will ever need. Put this into context. This is a win your club really, really needed to get.
We needed it. I'm so thankful to the good Lord for this victory. Our back was against the wall. Dropped 2 tough ones at home. You never want to do that. So you had to go on the road and you had to find a way to win. Georgia State's got a good basketball team. They've been shooting the ball really, really well. Our guys defended at a high level today, but the thing that won the game was the offensive rebounding. Again, we told them, I told you in pregame, when we get 32.4%, we're 9-1. The only loss was USC. Well, we got 40, I believe it's 40% we ended up getting, but I know it was above 32.4. We got 16 out of 40. I'm not a mathematician, but I know that's above 33%. So credit to our guys. I mean, Thomas Dowd set the tone. You know what? I'll take that back. Even Victor kind of set the tone because he got one early, and he's kind of been the main one. When he does it, we're really, really good, and when he doesn't, we're not as good. But he did it at the beginning of the game, and then Thomas was just a freaking animal going and getting them. I mean, he grabbed 8 offensive rebounds. Georgia State only had 10 as a team.
Well, he had, I think, 8 rebounds before Georgia State fans got settled into their seats here tonight, Coach.
Yeah,
He was determined to make a statement tonight after some difficulty Saturday.
He's a warrior. He's a unicorn. They don't make them like him. We talk about, how things were 30 years ago. Well, he could have played, with the World War II guys, because if you're in the trenches, you want that dude beside you.
Let me ask you about something else you said in the pregame. You said if we pay attention to defending like we know how to do and rebounding like we know how to do and not paying attention to the other things, you're a much better team. Well, the shots weren't falling early for your guys, but the effort was still there defensively, and like you said, certainly there on the boards, and it ultimately turned out well for the Trojans.
For sure, and then the other stat that makes me happy is we held them under 40%. It's been a long stretch since we've held a team under 40%. So, again, defense has to be our identity. You can win games when you don't shoot it great with defense and rebounding. We got away from that, the last few games, but hopefully, the lessons will be reinforced and we'll continue to get better at it.
Jelani Hamilton for Georgia State had been one of the hottest players in the league for about the last month, Coach. He never got comfortable tonight. Yeah. You guys did a number on that guy. He's a quality player.
He is good. He's really good. He scares you to death because he's got NBA range. Our guys were locked in. I think, our zone kind of gave him a little bit of problems. Our matchup zone, I think our guys were really locked in with it. But, again, it comes down to, sometimes it just comes down to dropping your hips a little bit and being in more of a stance and it just being a little bit more important. Like I told the football team, winning and losing is as thin as an eggshell. So sometimes it can be getting your hands up a little bit more, calling out shot, dropping your hips a little bit, jumping to the ball a little bit quicker, closing out a little bit faster. So we did it tonight, and we've got to continue to build upon it.
Kobe Campbell in the second half, really, he nailed in a couple of nails in the coffin, Coach.
For us. Yeah, and that last one, he was kind of turned around, shooting it, kind of fading. I mean, it was NBA range, but, he's a special shooter, and, he really opens things up for you offensively because teams can't leave him at all because he's got a quick release, and he's shooting like 50% from the three-point line, which is almost unheard of. So, he played tremendous. I mean, Cooper Campbell had 6 assists, 0 turnovers on his birthday. Pretty awesome. Victor Valdez, 9 assists, 2 turnovers. 12 points is pretty amazing, but it was a team effort all the way across the board. Great team win.
Theo was a real difference maker early. He was scoreless in the first half. He got 9 points quick in the second half, and then you lost him because of the little disagreement in the lane, Coach.
He took 4 steps onto the court. You can't come onto the court if there's an altercation. That's on me. I should have educated these guys a little bit better on that stuff, but, it's unfortunate. I think he'll be able to play Saturday, but, JB was really, really good. He held down the fort for us, and the rest of our guys stepped up. JB, I'm looking at his. He had 12 points on 8 shots, which is pretty amazing. So
I looked at his numbers. Over the last 6 games, Bellamy is 26 of 33 from the floor.
Yeah, he's a highlight film. I mean, how about that dunk on the when they were pressing us? Pretty amazing.
Yeah. Well, all in all, characterize this win? You've already talked about how you really needed it, but you get some momentum heading into kind of a showcase game on Saturday afternoon at Trojan Arena against a really good Akron club.
Yeah, you could make an argument that they're the best team that we will have faced up to this point. They're like number 50 in the country right now, so they're hovering right around San Diego State and USC, same type of team. They're one of the best offenses in the country. It's not going to be easy, but I'm glad we have them at home. And if our guys play with the tough mindset that we had today, then we definitely are capable of beating them.
Well, we certainly also need to make sure that Akron team knows that they've been in Trojan Arena when that game's over with. The fans can make a difference.
The fans can definitely make a difference. It's a ESPN2 game, so we need a packed house and get back to our winning ways on our home court.
Well, it's a happy bus on the way back from Atlanta. Coach, congratulations on the